match your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, I catch a plane. I'll probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's. Little bushes, run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, made that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like he's in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I poses.
You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream.
Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Hey, here we go. 18. What's that? 19 Texas. Hey, uno.
Looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
All right. 18. What's up? Route to the right. Route to the right. Route to the right.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Hey, uno more.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. He's got it deep downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be third and very short.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Third down, Mixon gets it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, Texans.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. To the air, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Mixon on the toss. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Roquan Smith, again an all-pro last season, there for the tackle. 9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Get to Henry on the inside handoff. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Gets it to the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 13 yards.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
1st down.
First down, Stroud. Well, right side hauled in by Collins. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, Stroud. Taken in by Kirk right side. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Stroud to throw on 1st down. They'll send it out wide to Collins. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Pass caught by takedown. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
At the 31-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Another run for Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Running once more with Henry. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. They've got first down here from the 36. Changing it up here, Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Flying down the middle with Henry. And have him gain up a handful there. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Texans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Man, great call by the defense there. They go to cover 2 for that play, and it's the free safety back there who makes the read and forces that turnover.
And that's who you want playing that cover 2, covering half the field, right? Those strong safeties near the line of scrimmage. A little more depth at playing the run free safeties. This is exactly what they want. They want to play that half, and when that ball is in their vicinity, go and take it away.
Finding Collins. And he's tackled for no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
They send a man in motion. It's mixed in on 2nd down. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Stroud. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Completes, dialing up Collins again. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Got to forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Shotgun now for Stroud. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is cut. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. When the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. LeJohntay Wester to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up to the 40-yard line.
We got ourselves quite a game today. A tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They run it with King Henry. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. No one's around him. He's got space. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by the versatile All-Pro, Kyle Hamilton.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Man in motion, out of the slot. They go play action with Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Well, they can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Blitz coming, Lamar. Likely's got it right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Now a run with Henry.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Long, they're going to throw. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
1st and 10 from the 43. Give to Henry. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. A give to Mitchell, running left. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the 1st. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and we see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Here's Henry. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only 3 yards. They're going to need a much bigger play than that on a lengthy 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Makes a tackle. He's still going. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Loop knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Noel to return this. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And that brings up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud now. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Jukes away from one. And the Ravens are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Going with King Henry here. He only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. They'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun, a run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6.
It's 4th down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens with a 10-point advantage. On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke, gonna try this field goal for the Ravens. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. No to return this. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Dumps it off to his running back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
The good defense is in this league. Every once in a while, they could bait a quarterback into a throw. And you do that by having eyes on the quarterback. Get into a good drop, forcing that check down. And they'd only just bait him into a completion, but they knocked him backwards after the catch.
To the air, Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
And the Texans first down. A 41-yard gain.
From the red zone on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They've got a man in motion. Stroud to throw again on 2nd. And going just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
One drawn up here for Lamar. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.